In 1999, Silent Hill was developed and released for the Sony PlayStation by Konami, focusing on the character of Harry Mason as he searched through the town of Silent Hill for his missing daughter of Cheryl. Through the course of the game, he encounters Cybil Bennett, a police officer from a neighboring town to Silent Hill. Before entering the town, Harry sees Cybil riding on her patrol motorcycle while he's driving near Silent Hill on a freeway. Before Harry's car crashes, he sees the motorcycle once more abandoned by the side of the road. It's mentioned that through events of the game, she ventured into Silent Hill as well. Through the first encounter that Harry had with Cybil, it's mentioned that she desired to leave Silent Hill to return with more police to help regain control of the town, but upon later seeing Harry, Cybil never mentions this again due to the futility of the situation with Silent Hill. Through the game, Cybil seemed at a loss for what was happening through Silent Hill, and perhaps due to her police training was slow to comprehend the lack of substantial evidence, compounded with the paranormal and eventual religious implications of Silent Hill. The fateful incident with the character is that through the plot of the game, the both of them decide to combine efforts to save Cheryl and both venture to different destinations to accomplish the goal of trying to save Harry's daughter. Cybil doesn't learn crucial information, with Harry realizing this and is unable to let her know of the situation. Cybil is later possessed by a demonic parasite and Harry is forced to either save or kill her. This is actually one of the most crucial events in the entire game. It can cause a variety of outcomes for Harry depending if Cybil lives or dies. Due to events in the game, Harry had an item capable of removing the parasite from her, or not having what was required and having no choice but to kill her. Nearly all scenarios in the game involve Cybil dying, as only the perfect ending or the good plus ending had her alive throughout the game and after that crucial confrontation. This quote-unquote perfect ending has Cybil actually helping Harry kill the final monster of the game, and even being trusted to raise the reincarnated version of Harry's daughter, Heather Mason, the main character of Silent Hill 3. And with multiple flashbacks mentioned in Silent Hill 3 of Silent Hill 1, Cybil was not seen at all. As later in the game, Cybil's concern for Harry grows, and through the perfect ending hints that this concern for Harry might turn into love. The pair might raise the child together as a possible happy family. But Cybil is not mentioned at all after the end of Silent Hill. None of the other three games, 2 through 4, technically mention Cybil at all. The debate was at the time the canonical ending of the first Silent Hill had Cybil die, and that the perfect ending to the game was difficult for most players to obtain, so most players do not see Harry and Cybil together to raise Heather at the conclusion of the first Silent Hill. The vague aspect to what happened with Cybil during and after the first Silent Hill is even mentioned by key officials of the developmental team relating to the original game. Comments by key developmental figures of the first Silent Hill all have varying accounts of the fate of Cybil Bennett. There is slight references to Cybil depicted in the Western remake of the original Silent Hill, which is Shattered Memories, and referred to in passing in Book of Memories, both of which are not technically canonical to the original 4 games with the Japanese developmental team, as those games were developed by United States-based developers. It's doubtful that the status of Cybil Bennett will ever be addressed by Silent Hill officials from the time when the first Silent Hill game was released. Sometimes a character can be forgotten because there were no real reasons for an explanation.